I'm so excited you're watching this video and joining me. My name is Suzana Simenčič, and in this video you will get to know me and learn about my practice, what I do, and how this may help you. I'm a soul researcher, beyond quantum healing practitioner, big nature lover, and very enthusiastic about house and property healing. And I live privately here in the countryside of northeast Slovenia, right on a border crossing to Austria, Europe, so English is not my native language. And I'm proud and thankful to be a part of Quantum Healers community. You can listen to my story if you'd like in another video. In this one, I'd like to focus more on how we can work together and what I can do for you. So firstly, I strongly believe that every person has a spiritual or energetical match with a practitioner, a mentor, a quantum healer if you'd like, a book, course, video, you name it. You are drawn to it or to that person, or you're not even being aware of it. And then, one day everything falls into place. And it happens when the time is right, when the time is most appropriate for all the partakers. You probably heard about divine timing. So maybe this is now, who knows? So our first connection is going to be this or any other video, maybe a blog post, maybe other publications, other posts. Then you write me an email. Next, you fill out the form you receive in my response, or maybe you will find it on my website. And then we will see what we can do first. So where to start? If you are a novice in the spiritual world or in meditation exploration, we can spend more time together preparing for the actual Beyond Quantum Healing session. So the first step is going to be a pre-talk where we are going to know each other better and decide whether we're going to start with shorter visualization and meditation practices. Are you going to do your part alone at home? Maybe you need some mentoring. We can do both, or whatever you want, whatever suits you better. So why do I encourage you to give attention to your preparation for Beyond Quantum Healing soul researching session? To get the most out of this experience and to open up more to the subtle energies, to gain trust in yourself. If you are a newbie, this is especially important. So I have some pre-recorded meditations and visualizations that you'll receive for listening at home as part of your preparation. Actually, there is one. There has one relaxation journey been published on my YouTube channel, and I will provide a link below this video. We also do some tapping as to prepare for the process. The technique is called consciousness transformation tapping. George Duesman is the person who developed the method, and I also use it in my sessions. That means during the session. It helps clients to release some tension or negative emotional states, prior or session. And if you might experience an event from a past life during soul exploration session, which might cause an unwell or unpleasant feeling, we free you from that with tapping. I should mention that seeing, experiencing, or reliving some of the things from your past or other lives, even from this current life, during the session is of great importance because you are becoming conscious of some repressed trauma. My goal when working with clients, with you, is that you establish a connection to your spiritual guides, galactic and soul family, to your higher self or inner self, to the master and guru that you are, and that you stay connected or know how to reconnect again and again and again and again. I sometimes notice that people are nervous or having big expectations about how their session is going to be or what is going to happen. But after the experience, they are just stunned how amazing it was. And they are surprised in a good sense. But it is individual, of course. Some are more, some are less. Once I had a session, it was an online session with a client from Germany. She's not a meditator. Her life is simple. She's working part-time, being a mom and wife, caring for her family and their pet dog. And her intention was to relax. And she did that. She did relax and went into some extraordinary past lives. And sometimes your management, that's how I call spirit guides, will only allow you to see blue sky, green grass, and you will float in the air on a cloud, and that's it. Because some people have to make baby steps. It is all orchestrated, but not by me. I'm holding space, being by your side, guiding you through the experience. Yeah, kind of holding hand, if you'd like. So my advice for you is be open, relaxed, and well informed. Be prepared as good as you can be, and be prepared and ready to go on a spiritual journey, which means that maybe you will be guided to have several sessions, which is so beneficial, because you will only get so many information in one session as you are ready or prepared to digest at that exact moment. When working with clients, I always rely on my intuition, my inner feeling. I usually get sensations all over my body, or I feel them in my legs. And this is how spiritual realm communicates with me. This sensation is a knowing, is information that I receive. This mostly starts with the first contact, and it continues right into the session. It is like an inner guidance system, but it's for myself to get a confirmation about what I said or what I did in the session, or just to know what the next step will be, or maybe you expressed something and I get this sensation like a confirmation. So before a session, we go into a short journey with the dolphins and pick a card or two, or build a whole grid, which is a huge support for the whole process, and it even strengthens our intention for the session. And I love these liquid crystal oracle cards because they combine three of my favorite kingdoms: animals, plants, and crystals. So after the session, you receive what those cards mean, and it always, really always sums up the whole experience. I can remember a session when a client saw herself as a giant being, beautiful and powerful. Actually, this is what she illustrated later. This is the healer. And she remembered who she truly was, and it completely changed her. And the other one, who was finding herself in the middle of a destroyed planet, which was sad at the beginning. But what happened later, and it even surprised me, is that we changed timelines. We managed to get to a different, much nicer outcome for the people living on that planet, and that made my client really happy. And the same thing happened in a surrogate session that I conducted for a person with cancer. So the surrogate saw a life of a miserable young man who had to go through many ugly and sad experiences. But she needed to see that to give the client the opportunity to understand certain things from this current life, because it's all connected. So we tapped on the emotions that came up, and we were then able to get to a scene where she saw something nice and beautiful happening to that past life character, and it was a huge shift. It was like a game changer. Maybe I haven't mentioned that for now I only work remotely, and maybe one day you will be able to enjoy in-person sessions or retreats here in beautiful Slovenia. We're getting there. But that means that we meet online in Zoom meeting application, which is super easy, reliable, and I've done sessions with people thousands of kilometers or miles, if you want, away from me. You can download the app on your computer or on your phone. We just have to make sure our devices are plugged in so that they don't shut down in the middle of the session. But even if that happens, our energetic connection will stay the same. It stays the same, and you are aware of what is happening, what is going on, and we can easily and quickly reconnect. It's just like that. You just find a quiet place in your home. I have mine as well, either in my office or here in my working area, my working corner at home, and make yourself comfortable. The best way how you can find out when we can have a chat is to write me an email at Suzana@SuzanaSimenčič.com, and we will find out, when we can meet. Pre-talks, sessions, or consultations are planned at least 7 to 14 days in advance, so we can both organize. And you can have a session with me in English, German, or Slovene, which is my native language. But most of all, I prefer the language of love, which we all understand, no matter the continent we live on. I find it powerful when we know how to create well-being in our inner and outer world or surroundings. So one of my passions and services I offer is also rebalancing and harmonizing a home, your home. You send me your floor plan, I dowse with my pendulum, and then I heal and serve you a report so that you can know what's going on and so on. So I hope you got a glimpse in the work I do. If any of that resonates, I'm looking forward to meeting you. You can find the link in the description below, and there are all the links you need to know to reach out to me. So let me finish this video with a short message. You are amazing. You are strong. You're beautiful and courageous, and I love you for being who you are and for living here on this planet at this exact moment. We are all one. Thanks for watching. Bye.